Hopefully this focuses on us.
It probably won't. Maybe we should get Kyle in here to sit behind it.
Fine. I don't know where my phone went. I don't know where anything's at.
Isn't that your phone? That
Oh, yeah, that we're using. I thought it was a GoPro because I had the GoPro earlier. I'm getting a cold water. Dude, I'm fucking so flustered. And Tom's kid took a shit in my toilet, never flushed it. I'm going to leave that in the video. Tom's kid's a shitter.
That should be the intro.
Yeah.
It'll just fade to black.
Tom's kid's a shitter. All right, how are we going to start this?
Say a 3, 2, 1.
3,
and then you
2,
just,
1.
Do you want to interview
Action.
me or do you want to?
Yeah, I'll mostly interview and then we can openly talk about it. All right, so I am Brandon and this is PJ and we are Quaker City Rod and Custom, working name, White Trash Heroes on YouTube for now. And this is going to be about PJ's 56 Plymouth custom build. It's a 1956 Savoy. The process of this car, we screwed up and we didn't film in the beginning. We didn't realize we wanted to do a YouTube video until, I don't know, a lot of work into this car. And then we decided we're going to try to do something with it. So the goal of this is to go over things we have done to the car, and we're going to edit this in and be able to explain certain parts with some photos so it's not super boring and you understand the challenges we had and how we got over them. Most of the challenges are just ourselves because we have no idea what we're doing. So let's go over this car. So the beginning, this 1956 Savoy was completely stock and rotted.
Brandon had brought this car up to me and said, I do know this dude's got this car. I've worked out a deal, but if you want it, like, it's yours. And at the time I had decided I wanted to build a T. So I started focusing on collecting parts for a traditional build T. Me and Brandon went and picked this car up for him.
PJ went with me to go get it. And I just think it's ironic because now it's his car. This car is pretty rough. It would have been a perfect candidate for a gas or a custom for sure because it's a 4-door, there's nothing in it. I really wanted to take it, turn it into a gasser and call it bitch slap because I have this motor my dad gave me that was from a race car we had. And I've always wanted to do a gasser, a race car. I needed room and this had to go. It was underneath the carport with my 37 because I said it had a 2-car garage, so it had to go. So the idea was to throw a motor in this, just make it run and drive and not really do much to it.
Obviously, we needed to update the steering and the braking because when we went to put the motor in, it actually hit all of the steering, which I thought was weird. I figured the small block Mopar would go right down in, and it hit literally everything.
Yep.
So
it must have had a straight 6 in it or something.
Yeah.
It just was not set up right.
I think it was late April we brought it in just to put the motor in it.
Yeah.
Just to do a Mustang 2 front end.
Yeah.
So the motor could fit.
What happened was we decided to go with the Mustang 2. We decided that it was going to be the best route for motor clearance, for drivability, just affordable, because these things, they're rare but not in a good way. It's expensive to buy the parts for these. So a Mustang 2 style independent front suspension gives you power steering if you want it, gives you disc brakes, gives you everything you need, and it's fairly easy and you can buy them in different track widths for affordable prices. So we found one on eBay, got the widest track we could to make this work.
And we had no idea. This is the first car we've done it to. So we had an idea of like the track width and everything that we needed, but we kind of bought whatever and
went with it.
Oh, okay, this does fit.
We were about an inch, I think it was 57 and we needed 58 or 59. It was somewhere like an inch or two off.
Yeah, something.
But luckily with
weird.
the wheels and everything we have, it works out pretty well. So what we do is we cut the front off by the firewall.
18
and that's where we get
inches in
into
front
it.
of the
So we started with the Mustang 2 setup. So we had a small block Mopar, wanted to do the Mustang 2. Cut the front off, and we put some just tubing, which is 2x4, 2x3 or something. 2x4. I think it was 2x4 because Heater, another guy from Backwoods, he had the tubing, went and picked it up from him. So there's a 2x4.
That was another like stroke of luck too, because we literally cut that in half, and that was we didn't have to trim anything off.
It was
exactly what
this
we
car
needed.
has fell together very well.
Sometimes.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I mean it's fallen one way or another. So we got that Mustang 2, started figuring that out, and we have some video clips of that we'll insert of cutting it and taking it apart, getting everything out.
We have pictures too that we can insert of the tubing in the existing frame and different setup of the Mustang 2 crossmember, different placements and stuff that we had it at.
And for some of the, like you'll see some of the pictures or video, you'll notice how the frame's like different thickness on the driver's side compared to the passenger side, soon for power steering, box mount, and for bracing and everything. So we went off inside to inside, I believe. to give us the most square measurement, and we had to figure some stuff out. I think we did that 2 or 3 times. We had to mess with it.
Yeah, I think we had tacked it in and cut it out.
I think there was 3 times.
Yeah, between 2 and 4 times it had been cut out and put back in. Finally, we decided this is it. This is as close as it's going to get. We're doing it. It actually ended up being
That's the biggest
square.
thing, man. It's metal. You can re-weld it. You can redo it. Tack stuff in, measure. We use some levels. We use laser level. We use a couple different things, and we really learned a lot. Like I said, this was a very good learning process, and we made mistakes, but we fixed them.
Well, the important things that we did make sure there was a degree, 3 degrees to the cross member so that it didn't dive down when you hit the brakes, and just generally square. As long as you are close to square, your A-arms, there is adjustment there.
Yeah.
So
you want to be as close to perfect as you can. This ain't at all saying like, hey, good enough.
Yeah.
But we went with good enough, and it's working. It works pretty well. I mean, we're within pretty close tolerances, so I'm not too concerned.
I think we're within a 16th.
Yeah, my 52 was done by an old guy in a shed with a stick welder or flux core or something, and man, that thing is not straight. That thing drives great. It goes down the road good. The alignment took care of everything. There's no issues or anything like that. So that gave me a lot of confidence. I knew we could do better than what was in there. And then we decided to bag it throughout that. We're like, well, by the time we buy all the stuff,
there's no sense in setting this all up and buying the coils and doing everything. If it's going to end up bagged, let's just bag it now. And I think we went through 2 different sets of bags because we were given a set of bags that ended up being too small.
Yep.
And then we just pretty much matched the 52's bags.
Yeah. Most of the time we use, was it Airlift Dominator, I think. It's 2600. I didn't turn that off now. 2600 and 2500 or something like that. It's just like the go-to standard industry. I just copy what I see that works. I'm not the all-knower. I just go with what I know works and what I have and what I've seen. So we went off that. The smaller bags for the front. And
we had just gotten the bags. We didn't even put them in or anything. And I don't mean to jump ahead, but that's kind of like the next part of the story of the car is we had decided we were going air ride. So the car is on jack stands. The A-arms are in place. And I think we had a block of wood holding the one side up so we could see like ride height and everything. We hadn't cut the A-arms or anything to make bag plates. And we decided to chop the top.
Yeah.
That was at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I think by 5:30, 6 o'clock, the roof was on the floor.
Yeah, we came back, and me, PJ, and Brock, we cut the roof off, took the windows out, took it all apart. This car is not done yet. Right now, what you're seeing behind us is farther ahead where we're recording right now, or what I'm editing to release.
Yeah.
Because this was all done in January, February, March of this year, and we are now in June, or we're in July.
Yeah.
So we're a couple months behind, but we're going to be catching up fast. So we want to do this and get this ready to start editing in.
And the thing is, we only have like 1.5, 2 days a week that we even work on the car. So we kind of beat ourselves up about it and be like, oh, it's been a year. We could have gotten a lot farther. And then we actually start like figuring out the time from when we started the car to where we're at currently, and it's like 2.5 months worth of work that we've put into the car. So
and like 60 days worth of work. We did the Mustang 2 front end, whole new frame rails, the cross member, the radiator mount, motor mounts, twice, transmission mount twice.
Air ride
and then we
twice.
Did the rear, the air ride. We had to make some adjustments. We'll go over that. Then we C-notched the rear. Actually, no, we didn't have to C-notch this. We did a 2-link with a track bar and the air ride set up in the rear twice.
Yep.
And then we chopped it, at least started the chop, and now firewall. This would be a good transition into some of that air ride. So we can, I'd say, start with the front.
Yeah, definitely the front.
Not going through. Let me get the saws up. No, I was talking up rock. Take it out. Send it. Take it out. Take the steering wheel. There, you take it home with you. What happened, BJ? What did you do wrong?
Branding's fault.
You're fucking crazy, man.
Measure once, cut twice.
I don't know where to put this fucking thing.
See, this is the problem with this car. I make really good headway a couple months ago just to cut it out what I did.
It's gonna make it lighter, actually.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm being the next Fast and the Furious movie. Oh, you didn't have what I needed. Here's where it's gonna get fun. I have to notch for my steering.
Really?
The bag mounts aren't going to be any higher than my frame. I don't know. We'll have to just make that plate. It clears all this at least.
I would just do it
What are we gonna gusset? What are we gonna gusset it to? I mean, it's gonna come down like this.
Yeah.
But
We do have the thick stuff to help too.
yeah, we're definitely
harder
doing
to
thick
bend.
stuff. I think we need to make it so it comes straight into this.
Okay.
We're gonna have to make a template, I think. I should probably definitely plate the outside of this frame too.
Yeah.
Okay, don't ask me how I did this.
What?
Don't ask me how I did this.
Perfect. First time.
Pretty close. And then I can notch all this for the plate.
So what I would do is take a little bit, because you don't need that far overhang.
Oh no,
We
no, no!
can
I
take a
just
little
did
bit off
that.
Yeah, I know.
I just did that to
I'm
get
just
it.
saying we'll bring it as close in as we can, because you don't need that much at all.
But because I'm gonna have a lot of trimming to do anyways. But this is the, see that angle there?
Yeah.
Lines up how I want it here. So it'll angle the bag mount up
And the
like
more
that.
it's bent, the more angle you're gonna get too.
Well, this
bend it
this
more,
line,
yeah.
see this sits flush on my frame.
Yeah.
But there you go. We'll retrace that.
Now you're 100% you want that angle.
That's how I want it. Yeah. Pull a center line off this guy.
How far off? I just need to know the center line. I don't need any of that. I need a center line, and that's all I need. So I gotta design everything off the center.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get you a center line right now. 5 5/8. So half of that would be 5/16, 2.5 plus 5/16. Half is 8/16. 8 plus 5 is 13/16.
Yeah, it's not much. I gotta put the ground on. Yeah. I'm an idiot. That's cutting good. They fit pretty good. He might need to grind some of the edges a little bit more, maybe take some off the top to make them fit exact. There's all 4 of those. No time. You want me to clamp that? You want me to grab a clamp for you?
Yeah.
What kind of, you want the...
2 of those clamps that we like to use.
Yep. You want to call it? Camera works better when you point it at what you're doing. They don't see what we're fucking up, they won't know what we're fucking up. Nuts in your mouth. Just pulling. Yeah. Not like we cleaned it up very good or anything. Bag mount. Bottom A-arms are done for my car.
Right in the middle. Well, with Mike's too, you still have his frame intact.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have to do any of this shit.
Oh no, I cut it.
Oh, I thought you left the outside of it or something. Oh.
Oh shit! What? Nothing that bad. It's alright.
What did you
Suck bag into it. Yeah. Got Dan's mom's for a furnace, sucking everything up.
Yeah, it's alright. It's holding. Oh yeah, Brandon, that was the money.
Good. Cool.
Bring me your little degree finder. I'll tack this on. We can try it out. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit because I'm hanging off the backside. I don't want to hang off the backside. Ah! Fuck, it wasn't good.
Oh! There, you hold it up, I'll slide the bolt in.
That's fine.
Just
Just hold the bottom of that. Yeah.
Because this is moving back and forth,
Yeah.
so
We can always massage this too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Tell us we're not car builders.
Yeah, because you just want to make sure your camber is right here. Because if this needs to come out, then you're gonna be, you won't be. Say it's all the way out there, you're not gonna get shit. And that looks pretty level. I can transfer that into the next one. We can lay it on top and stripe it nice so they match. But I can try to put all this stuff we adjusted into the other one.
I'd say we just take a plate and just make it a little rounded plate,
Yeah.
so I could get a couple fingers in
Yep.
there. And then yeah, like you said, we'll just bring
Shoot it
a
off there.
mount off here and just really fucking cement this thing in. It's the greatest shit we've ever accomplished. I know that you struggle with some things on that. It seems like you really fucking got it now though.